Everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome. Welcome to Positive Creation Read Some More. My name is Christy.
And I'm Greg.
And we want to welcome you. If you're new to our channel, let us know that you're new so we can give you a warm welcome. And let us know where you're watching from. If you're on our Facebook, don't forget that follow button so you get notified every time we go live. If you're on our YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit that little bell so you get notified every time we go live. So, we are finally back. And I made this sign last week. It says, anchored in the Lord. There. And we're going to use it today on this wreath. And I had a squirrel moment, and I was back here, and I started making this wreath, and then I thought, no, I'm going to stop and wait, and I'm going to do it with you all. So we got the top layer, and we got the center to fill out, and we got a lot going on with this wreath, and we're going to get started on it so you'll see what I'm talking about. So with that being said, let's get started. I hope everyone had a blessed week.
Hi, Joan.
Hi, Joan. So as you can see, I'm doing it half and half blue and then half of the natural color. And I'll show you guys why. It is going to be an anchor on here. We did an anchor, a few weeks ago. We painted it. So we're going to put the anchor on here as well. And like I said, there's going to be a lot going on with this wreath. That's okay. I like it. It's going to be very, very busy, but that's okay. It'll all come together. And the mesh is cut at 30 inches. Oops. And the ribbons are cut at 12. And the ribbons that I'm using are, I got 4 different ones that I'm using. It's a plain blue. And then I got this patriotic kind of looking blue, red, white, and blue with some glitter on it. And then, of course, I have this darker blue. And then I have this red, white, and blue with this little sailboats on there. And I thought, how fitting. I didn't find any anchor ribbon, so unless I ordered it. So I just went ahead and used the sailboat. But that'd be okay. And then as well, in every other tie, we are going to alternate. Well, if I can get it. Y'all recall when we painted the anchor, we had some of this netting that I had picked up from the Dollar Tree. So I went ahead and I cut it all at 18 inches. So we're going to make some little phobos with this. And we're going to put these in every other one.
If it'll cooperate.
Right? Being contrary. There we go. Just like that. That's going to go in every other one. And then I'll show you what we're doing on the other ones that don't get one of those. Now, I know this is a green wreath form. And I was going to cut the ties off. And I thought, well, we'll wait until we get it all together and see how it looks with the green on there. Because if nothing else, that can represent like the seaweed or the moss that's in the ocean or whatever. So we may leave that on there. We'll see.
Whoops.
I know, right? It started running away.
Oh, it's going to fall down now.
Of course. And I did do the woodland ruffles as well. Now, I was going to do a different project with y'all, but instead we're going to save that project for a private group because it's really awesome. Okay. Here we go.
And we will be working on getting that going real soon.
Yeah, we were going to work on it today. Instead, we did some other stuff. Got some orders ready.
Christy made me work.
And he'd love to tell about it.
Hi, Shantae.
Hi, Shantae. How are you? Okay, so on the other ones where we don't have this fish netting or whatever you call it. I am going to take this nautical rope that I as well picked up from the Dollar Tree. I'm knocking everything off. And I'm not measuring, I'm just doing it. And I'm just making one small, simple little loop and another simple, small loop, like so.
Shantae said, I'm well. How are you guys?
We are great. Yes, that's Miss Shantae. I seen your 70s costume. Pretty groovy. Looks like y'all had fun. And those are going to go in the other little ties. Just like that. So hopefully y'all can see that. Whoop. No, it's going the other way. The right way.
Shantae said LOL, and then we had a great time.
Good. I'm glad.
Christy made me work all week.
He wasn't home all week, folks. He was gone all week.
Yay, I got a break. Oh, I mean.
He's so bad. He was gone all week long because he was on a different run. And he came home and he asked me about it, or he said something about it, and we got to talking, and I said, well, I think you should.
So I did.
So he did. Because the run that he was on is something that I believed in, something that I supported. He supported it, so I said, you should do it. So he did. So he was gone.
And I had an awesome time.
And so he had an awesome time. But I was home.
With peace and quiet.
Yes. So I did a lot of spring cleaning while he was gone. Got a lot of cleaning done. So since this one has the fishnet on this side, right here, we're going to do the ribbon or the rope here on this one. And we're just going to, like I said, keep alternating them. He came home one night, and it was real late when he got home, and he walked in, and he started telling me all about his day. Because there was once or twice he came home during the week, and it was real late when he got home. He was just blundering off everything that he'd done, and he was really excited, and I was happy for him. And he just kept blundering away. I was like, okay. He was rambling on and on.
Shantae asked, what are you making tonight?
Oh, I'm making a wreath tonight with this sign that I made.
Hi, Pamela.
Hi, Pamela. So finally he got ready. He says, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I said, okay. He still didn't say anything to me. So he said he was going to go to bed. I said, okay. He got up and went to bed. As you can see, I'm twisting it back and forth because the blue's going down here and then the natural's going over on this side. But we're still alternating the ribbons and the rope and then the fish netting.
Pamela said, sprinkle with love. And Shantae said, okay, cool.
Thank you for the sprinkles. Finally, he walked into the room and he got into our bedroom, and then he came back out and he goes, after he got dressed into his pajamas, he walked back out and he goes, you cleaned, didn't you? And I said, yes.
See, I noticed without you saying anything.
I didn't say anything. He just rambled on and on. And I just didn't say anything. He goes, I finally noticed. I'm like,
I noticed as soon as I walked through the door.
Sure.
I just didn't say nothing right away.
He's so rotten. He's so bad.
Folks, I took a route, well, a couple different routes. Trucks are allowed to be on there, but it's only big enough for cars. It's not following the cow path. It was following the deer path. Pamela said, love the colors.
Thank you.
Because I was going up and down some hills, around curves, and some of the curves, the road was so narrow that when I went around some of the curves, my tractor was in the lane of oncoming traffic and the trailer was already off in the ditch on the right side. I thought, why did I go this way?
Because it's the route they gave you to take.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, we're just making a little faux bow with these little nettings, and we're just going to put them in every other one. They're about 18 inches long. Yeah, he came home and was telling me about that, and I was like, I think I would have done a different route.
Pamela said, oh my.
They had signs up, you said, that said what?
Slide area. So I didn't know if it meant, because on my left side was humongous hill, and it looked like they had slides off of there, but then on the right side was the Ohio River. So I didn't know if they were talking about the road sliding off into the river. And every time I seen that sign that said slide area, it said speed limit 35 mile an hour. I'm like, okay. So I made it though.
You made it.
And then Shantae said scary.
Yeah.
But I told Christy I want us to go in the car and I want to take her on that route and let her see it. And some of the towns went through and stopped in. You know how they have little shops and all that, people do. And I said there was quite a few of those shops that I want to take her, and we stop and go in there and look. And
I like going to
browse.
old vintage areas. Like we have one that's called Brown County, and it's not too far away from us. It's probably about an hour
Yeah, about
from
an hour.
us. And it has a lot of old vintage stores in there. And I love going and looking. It's really neat to go in there and look around. And I love going up there and looking. We heard so many people talking about like going there to Brown County, and I had never been, so we went. When was it? A couple of years? No, it's been longer than a couple of years, hasn't it?
Maybe about 3 years.
About 3 years ago, and it was really neat.
And we found candy that we have not seen since we were children.
Yeah,
It's like, wow, they still make this.
yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, we got excited over candy. They had a lot of neat little stores in there. We enjoyed it.
Then the novelty stores that we went into, like
Yeah.
one, I'm always saying my socks. This sock fits my left foot because it's shaped that way, and this one fits my right foot because it's shaped that way. They had ankle socks in there that had left on this one and right on this one. Christy said, I think I'm going to buy those for you.
Yeah. Yeah, when we first got married, he said, you're making my socks wrong. And I go, what do you mean they're matched? And he goes, no, you got two left feet together. I said, what on earth are you talking about? He goes, look, you have to look for the imprints. I said, I am not standing here looking for no imprints. Make them yourself. I ain't got time for all that. I'm busy. Lord have mercy.
Well,
Seriously.
what do you do?
So when we walked into that store, it plainly said left and right on the socks. I'm like, there's your socks. I'm getting them so I'll never get them mismatched again.
John put LOL.
Y'all think it's never a dull moment around here.
There's always something happening.
Always. He's rotten.
Really?
Yes,
I don't think so.
I know so.
Well, I'll keep you on your toes, though.
Every day. Every day.
And you like it, don't deny it.
Oh, I love it, dear.
I know.
I love putting two left socks together every day.
And I cooked for her yesterday.
He did cook. Yes. He
I grilled out.
Yep.
She said she needed a break. So she said, hey, won't you grill out tonight?
No, he said, I want some cheeseburgers. I said, that sounds great. Why don't you put them on the grill?
I said, fine, I'll go outside, stand in the sun, and I'll burn up standing next to the grill. All for you, sweetheart.
You whined so much I went out there and stood with you.
I didn't whine.
Whatever.
Didn't have any cheese with it.
No, I brought you some. I'll say, here's you some cheese to go with that wine. Oh, there it is. Never a dull moment with that boy. Oh, he's rotten.
You must like it because you continue to stay with me.
Oh, I love it.
Unless you're just too tired to run away.
I know that's right. Too tired.
Hi, Scott.
Hi, Scott. How are you doing? All right, we got 2 more to put in, then we'll fill in the center. I think I like the way it's looking with the rope and the fish netting. I don't know about you all, but I really like that. It's definitely different. Okay. Normally, I don't like talking about this stuff in my lives, and I'm going to say this very quickly. And we're going to stop talking about it and move on. Because I don't like bringing this up, especially in my lives. I don't like talking about it, period, actually. Let me just be honest. I know. I don't know about where you guys are, but here in Indiana, I don't know if every state's the same. But the 3rd is our election to
Primaries.
see, yeah, our primaries. And I've been preaching this a lot, especially to him. Don't ever go in there and go straight Democrat or straight Republican, because I told him, I said, a lot of people do that, but I said, don't do that. And the reason why Charlie Brown wasn't home is because he was driving for one of the candidates, but we do believe in this candidate, or otherwise he wouldn't have done it. I always say, look at the candidate and look for their values and look for their morals to see what they believe in and get to know that candidate. Because, yeah, this is it. I got another one up there, but because I was talking to some friends and they were like, no, you need to vote straight this or straight that. I'm like, then you're missing out on a lot of good candidates when you do that. So that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, he was driving around a big truck for a candidate. So that's why he wasn't here.
Scotty said, in pain, knocked myself out the other day trying out a new motor on a moped. Hurt my wrist and foot. The MRI says I'm good. I think I put way too much power on it. Don't even remember trying it out.
Oh my goodness. I would say take that motor off.
Well, I hope you get to feeling better. That's for sure.
Get to feeling better. You can't be doing that stuff. You got babies to raise.
Scott said it ripped itself off. And there you go.
Well, good. Because you definitely don't need to go to work and one of them babies trying it. So, yeah, I was here all week by myself and I was cleaning. I did some spring cleaning. Now I feel better now the house is clean. All right. Last one. This one's not quite 18 inches because this is all that was left, but that's right. We're still going to use it and we'll just make a smaller bow. Yeah. So, yeah, Greg got to go all over Indiana, the southern Indiana. And what did you find out doing that? The historic part.
The historic part.
Yeah. That was along down through the river. How did Indiana become Indiana? He learned a lot.
A lot of when they started settling here in Indiana, they come down the Ohio River and just seen an area along through there and decided, hey, I'm going to plant my roots here. So that's how towns and stuff started here in Indiana. They started off the Ohio River and then they just progressed to the north up toward the lakes and toward Michigan and that. So that was one of the interesting
Things
historical things I found out. It was pretty neat. But I told her a lot of the towns down through there has a lot of historical neighborhoods and parts of town and that. And I love history and that. Mm-hmm. So I said, I want to go take her and that way we can go look at the shops and check out other stuff that's historical. And
what was that one town called? Do you remember?
Which one?
You came home and said, did you know there was a town called?
There's one called Vevey or
no,
whatever.
Begin with an F.
F?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a town called Friendship, Indiana.
Friendship, Indiana. So we're going to go check it out one day.
And pretty much the only street in that town is the main street that the highway runs to.
So we're going to go check it out one day.
Scott said 3 days I can finally fasten my pants again. Yellow beard is on the river. And then was considered a giant. Huh. That's something.
Yeah. Pretty interesting facts. You lived here all your life and you didn't know that.
The natives around this area say there was a giant white man there first. They were reported to be around 8 foot tall, wouldn't share their supplies with the Native Americans, so the Native Americans killed them. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Laura.
Says, hey, guys, how are you? We are doing great. We have warm weather finally.
Yay for warm weather. We've had some really good weather.
Yeah, I remember looking up the history of Clarksville and Jeffersonville and all that and talking about, giant white men at, 8 foot tall and stuff. I remember reading that about historical stuff down around here.
Yeah.
And then Scott said his bathhouse is close to your house. It was on the river. It's a spot that flows over a rock by the waterfalls. Yeah.
Yeah, the falls ain't too far from our house.
No.
The Falls of Ohio.
Hi, Ricky.
Hi,
how are you?
Ricky, our sweet friend. We've missed you. I hope you're doing well.
Okay, yeah, if you can do that, Scott, that'd be great.
Scott, you need to take a vacation and come down, and we'll go visit those little towns that he drove through in a car where it's safer. And that's what else he was saying, that like what they were talking about, the slide off, he got to talking to some of the people, and they mean like the road will just slide off into the river.
Like the river washes out underneath the road, and it'll just slide right off into the Ohio.
Yeah, and he wants to take me for a ride through there.
Yeah, it'd be okay. Scott said that was Yellowbeard's last stand. They say it's haunted. All right, I'm ready. And then Ricky said life happened, LOL.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We're hoping everything's going better for you now.
Yeah. We don't like it that life happens.
And unfortunately it does, but...
Yeah. Oh, y'all, we're up to 960 followers. As soon as we hit that 1,000, it's giveaway. And, yep, y'all get a tote, too, with your gifts. Yep. I haven't made any more totes this week because, like I said, I've been busy cleaning. Oh, yeah, tomorrow. We're not going to be live.
Because you got doctor's appointments.
I got several doctor's appointments tomorrow, and I've also got a dentist appointment at 2 o'clock. I don't like going to the dentist. It's just for a checkup and a cleaning. So, but we can always come on later when I get back. Like at 6 o'clock in the evening, we can just move it to 6.
Okay.
Just for tomorrow if you want.
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay, let's do that. So tomorrow we'll be live at 6 because at 2 I'll be in the dentist chair. At least I'm not having any dental work done, just a cleaning. Because they called me Friday and they were like, hey. And I was like,
Yeah, I need to call the eye doctor too to see when we're going in.
Yeah. Alrighty. Now we have it all filled in. Look how full that looks. It's all filled in. You can still see the ocean on the bottom and the sand on the top. Or however which way you want to turn it. And I think I'm going to leave the green on there because it just adds another pinch of color. So we did the anchor. Looks, it's going to go like this, like the anchor's down in the water. I'm going to cut this off, maybe. I might use this to anchor it down with. Down through there.
Well, you got your needle to
Don't even need
take it
it.
down through there.
Don't even need it.
Oh, you can wiggle your hand up through there?
Yep, just like this.
Well, there you go then.
See? Just like that. What do y'all think? Put the anchor on right there. And then maybe the sign right there. Because I got more stuff that I'm putting on here. What do y'all think about that? Maybe like that. Maybe like that.
Maybe.
This one I can just take straight down there. Really like that sign. What do y'all think about the sign?
Hi, Shauna. Says,
Hi,
How are
Shauna.
you all doing? I'm sorry I just saw your live.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
We still got more to put on this wreath. I got some more stuff. Still got more stuff.
Yeah, Christy's never finished.
Oh, never. I actually started making this, like I said, the other night. And then I thought, no, I'll save it for the live. So I was going to do something else different.
Except they said, I love the sign.
Thank you. Get that piece of mesh back up there. I am finally figuring out my Cricut. Finally. I have been busy on that Cricut.
She's so gung-ho, she wants to make everything. She's wanting to make a tractor to put on my pants pocket.
I can't believe you told him. He's been gone all week, like I said. And I was missing him, so I sent him a message while he was out. And I said, hey, I'm in here playing on the Cricut. I thought of something. Would you like me to make you a tractor for your pants pocket? Just asking for a friend. He sent back a message. No, thank you. I said, are you sure? I don't mind. So the Dollar Tree still has these in their new collection, and it's these little anchors. They have the white ones. They have the blue ones. And they have the red ones. So now y'all see why I did the red, white, and blue ribbon. So I'm going to add those to it.
Shauna said this looks so beautiful.
Thank you. So when he said no to the tractor on his pant pocket, I said, would you like me to make you a semi for your pants pocket? And he goes, no. He said he didn't want anything. I was like, okay, well, whatever. Let's get these tags off.
You know, the stuff you made for work?
Yeah.
I may talk to him about if I can get a hat and have you do something like that and Put it on my hat.
Okay.
Hi,
Oh,
Debbie.
there's Debbie. We've missed Debbie. She's been MIA. I was going to send the posses out to look for her. If y'all go missing for a while, we send somebody out to snoop for you and look for you. I'm just saying.
Shauna, LOL. No to the decorated pants. That's what I say.
Yeah, he said no. I said, why?
What do you call that?
But of course, he was supposed to be quiet while they was having these meetings and greets and stuff. And here I was sending these kind of messages. And he's not the one that can like laugh silently. So of course he would bust out laughing. Whoops, my bad. Let's anchor this one.
I didn't
down
interrupt
first.
anybody, so.
Well, good. All right, let's anchor this down, shall we? And I know this bow doesn't match the rest of our ribbon, but we can leave this on here and we can always make another smaller ribbon somewhere else and add it somewhere else if we wanted to. What?
Pamela asked, Craig, did you go to the post office convention or whatever it's called? Did you happen to meet Carrie Trail? She holds classes for them. She is my daughter-in-law. Oh, no. No, I didn't. The company I work for contracts to the post office, so I'm not allowed to go to anything like that. But it'd be interesting to go and see what happens and everything that goes on. But yeah, I don't have the clearance to be able to go to anything postal like that. But Debbie said, "Oh, I've been super busy with markets and all.
Oh, good.
Missed you guys too." Yeah, I wish I would have been able to go. That way I could have met your daughter-in-law.
He was helping a candidate that's running. Like I said, I don't normally typically like to get involved in politics or talk about politics on our live. But I will say this much. Had we not believed in the morals are a big thing for me. Had we not believed in the morals, he wouldn't have been doing it. Because that's something I take great value in is morals. And yeah, so he was driving around a semi for one of the politicians.
And the semi was painted up and everything, advertising for this candidate running.
Yeah, for this candidate. And we believe in this candidate and we believe in the morals that he has. So that's why.
But Pamela said, okay, just thought I would ask. Yeah, maybe one of these days we can make it out to your area and meet you and your family and that.
Our goal is to eventually travel and take craft shows on the road. That's our goal. We're working towards it.
And we want to be able to go to where everyone lives in that area and that.
That way nobody has to travel.
And then we can go around. If you're able to show up for it and that, then we'll be able to meet everybody in person.
Yeah. Because my goal is to go travel and see the United States. That's my goal. Yeah. Right?
Sure. Yes. Yes, you're right.
And not on some road that washes away. There goes Christy.
Well, you want to see, you got to go where it's at.
That's where you want to take me.
Pamela said that would be great.
Take me on all these roads that are going to wash away.
I'll wait till we go out west, up in the mountains. Remember that show RV with, what's his name?
Robin Williams?
Yeah, Robin Williams. Remember when it showed him going up that rocky hill and then it gets to the top and it's peaked?
Yeah.
And the RV gets there and is just teetering?
Yeah.
We're going to be taking roads like that too.
Y'all, when I say pray for us, y'all gonna know why.
Pamela said mine is to go to Alaska. Me too. I want to go. She doesn't though.
It's too cold. I want to go to the warm states.
Well, when we go up to Montana and North Dakota and all that, it's not warm up there all the time.
Well, we'll have to go when it's warm.
Well, they have warm times in Alaska. Debbie
Right.
said beautiful wreath.
Oh, thank you. We just got to figure out where we're going to put these anchors on. I know it's kind of full, especially since we put the netting and the rope in each tie. We alternated it. But I still want to put these anchors on there. So maybe off to the sides. What do y'all think? Maybe on the sides?
I think the only thing you're missing not putting on there is the kitchen sink.
That'll be next.
I believe it.
Rotten. Oh, he's so rotten today, y'all. I believe he's missed you all.
Yes, I have.
I think so. How about an anchor here, maybe? Maybe? Yeah. We got to get these anchors on here. They have to go with this wreath.
Hi, Debbie. Haas.
Hi, Debbie. How are you?
Shauna said the sides look nice like that.
Thank you.
Debbie said it's
Yeah.
pretty.
Thank you. Yeah, I think we're going to put them on the sides. Around the sides. I know it's kind of full on the sides already, but that's okay.
Pamela asked, do you sell any of the signs?
I haven't, but I can. I just started doing them. Just started figuring out how to do them. So I'm pretty excited. But I probably will be. Now that I'm figured out how to do them. I'm so excited. I really like this one. I knew I wanted to do an anchor one because we made that anchor.
Laura said, this is beautiful, Christy.
Oh, thank you, Laura. I'm just wrapping the chenille around the frame and not together because we don't want to wrap them together because if the wind blows, it could rip your mesh.
Pamela said, did a great job on that one.
Thank you. Alrighty, that one's on there. You got one on the side, tucked in there a little bit. Alrighty, now let's get our red one in there. See, this can be a patriotic anchor. Or a patriotic. I got to put another thing on the bottom to hold that one on there. I'll get it. Let's put one. Yeah, right here, maybe. Yeah, in the blue. We still good on time, Charlie Brown? You're getting Nancy.
No.
Okay.
We're 39:45.
Oh, we still got time then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, I may make a small funky bow or something using that red, white, and blue ribbon once I get these anchors on.
I'm just ready for my vacation so we can take these little trips
Oh, yeah,
to
yeah.
those towns. End of the month.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm excited to go on a road that may wash out.
Yay! Oh,
I'm excited, darling.
I can tell. She's scared.
Never. How could I be scared when I'm with you?
That's right. I protect you.
Mm-hmm.
I can swim.
I can too.
Well, then we're safe.
There we go. I like that one. See?
And there is a lock and dam out that way too. That we can
A what?
Lock and dam
Oh,
that we can stop and go check out.
okay. Why don't we put this one up here, maybe? No.
Scott said I sent pictures of the pages to Greg on Messenger. Not sure you can read them. The best I can do right now.
Okay.
Oh, it's good. It'll be good enough.
I think maybe this one down here, because we got a red one there. We got the white one there. Can you see that white one? Yeah, right there. So I think the blue one maybe down here. In the water. The pretend water.
Yeah, if I put my glasses on, I can read them just fine. Shauna said road trips are the best. Yes, they are.
We love doing road trips. That way.
Yep.
We love doing road trips.
Why do you think I became a truck driver? I love driving.
He does. A lot of times when we just even going into town, just to the grocery store, we'll turn the radio off and just sit and talk a lot of times and just talk about random stuff. It's just, we enjoy it.
Scott said Sandy Island is the exact spot of the last battle. Oh, I did find another place, Scotty, too. It's up north of here, just right off 31. I can't remember. Pigeon Roost is what it's called. There were some settlers that was starting a town there, and Indians that was close in the area, and that ended up massacring all the people, that the settlers and that. But it was called Pigeon Roost, and they have a monument set up with all the people's names and that. Scott said usually only visible during droughts. Shauna said I put 60,000 miles on my car this last year. I knew I drove a lot, but not that much.
Oh, wow.
And then Scott said I'll have to look into it. 60,000 miles is a lot.
Yeah. I'm just going to use this twine so it blends in. And I'm going to tie down the bottom part of this anchor. And I see where Dollar Tree is starting to get some of the twine. They got it in the natural color, and I think it's blue. I didn't grab it. I probably should have, so I could show just. Yeah, because we were just there yesterday. And I didn't buy much. And they were awfully busy. There was a lot of people in there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people in the stores. I just tend to get what I need and get out. I don't stay in there very long. Okay. Trying to find the frame. There it is. I'm going to tie this to the frame so it stays on there.
Shauna said it's a lot of trips back and forth from Mississippi to Missouri. Oh, yeah. That's a lot of driving there.
Oh, yeah.
Every now and then, I'll do runs from Louisville, Kentucky to St. Louis, Missouri, and then Springfield, Illinois, and back to Indianapolis, Indiana. And then there's a driver waiting there at Indianapolis to drive me back down here to where we run out of. It's usually around 690 miles for that trip.
There we go. Now the bottom part's secure.
There you go.
There. There's that. Let me turn it up. There we go. Now I'm probably make just like a really small bow to go up here, like a little funky bow or something, so we can bring in our patriotic, our red, white, and blue ribbon. I keep saying patriotic, but it's not necessarily patriotic.
I said, that's cool. I live just outside of St. Louis. I've been over in your area several times in.
Yes. Especially here lately. Well, not this week. Not this past week. Okay.
Pamela said, gorgeous.
Thank you. Oh, you want to show them what we're doing tomorrow?
Sure.
Yeah. We don't need to do this by hand because it's just going to be one loop.
It is starting with this.
Yes.
So now I think I'm going to have to make a boat or something. I don't know.
He's
Then-
all run, y'all.
We have some more rope to go with it.
Yeah, but that's not the brown. It's
You can hold it closer.
Yeah. Because it's not just brown.
I'm colorblind, so if you guys can tell what color that is.
It's blue.
Blue?
Yep.
And then we have some of this to add to it.
Yep. But y'all can't guess what we're going to do with that. Ship's wheel.
And all of this did come from Dollar Tree.
Yep. Every last bit of it. So that's tomorrow's project. But like I said, we won't be on at 2. We will be on at
6.
6? Yeah. Oops. I keep forgetting. Because at 2 o'clock, I'll be sitting in the dentist chair. Just for cleaning. And as well have other appointments tomorrow just for checkups. No, don't need to be twisted. What's the matter?
I'm reading what Scotty wrote.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a lot.
okay. About history?
Yeah.
Okay. I just make sure nothing was wrong. All right.
I probably won't read it since it's so long.
All right. I can go back and read it after the live.
Pamela said, wish our DT had things like that. They don't have that
Oh,
in there
no.
right now?
Your DT doesn't have them? I can go look tomorrow while I'm in town and see if RDT still has them. And if they do, I will be more than happy to send you one. Send you some.
No, don't be sorry, Scott. He said, sorry, I like talking about history. Oh, I love
He
talking
loves
about
history
it too.
too. So don't worry about it. Since I already used the loop on this side, I'm going to go ahead and make my loop on this side with this sailboat ribbon. I know I've already made the loop over here and I've already used the blue and I just put the blue loop on this side, but I'm going to go ahead and use it. There's no rules in crafting. There's no rules when you make a bow. Just make it however you want. So
Yeah, Christy doesn't know it yet, but when we go travel, see the United States, we're going to be visiting a lot of places that has a lot of history.
yep.
But we'll stop and look at shops and different things too.
Yeah.
Pamela said, nope, that would be great.
All right. Not a problem. They had some yesterday when we was in town. Was it yesterday when we was in there? Yeah, because we went and got groceries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura said, I love history. Yeah. That was one of my favorite subjects in school. And yeah, when we took a vacation, went down to Louisiana,
Mm-hmm.
and that we seen
It was one of the ships.
Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
Had a battleship that you could take a tour on. So I told her, I said, while we're down here, I want to do that.
Yep.
And then I think they said in Georgia, they had a submarine set up that you could take a tour through, and we didn't have the time because we had to get back. But otherwise, we probably went over there and checked out a submarine. But
yep. I was trying to think of where else we went. Had a lot of history in it. We've been quite a few places.
Went and seen a prison that was shut down called Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary.
Yep.
Can't remember the name. Petros, Tennessee. It's just a little northwest of Knoxville. And where they built it, it's set back. It had like mountains
All the way around.
on all three sides of it. So if they tried to escape, there's only one way they was getting out of there, unless they tried to climb the side of the mountain. But if they did that, then okay, Debbie. She said, "Hope everyone has a good night and take care."
You too, Debbie.
But if they tried to climb the mountain, each time someone did try, they never made it. They fell to their death. But they said it was they had to go out and work all the time. But yeah, it was really interesting. And they had, I think, 2 or 3 guards that give a tour, and they had one prisoner that was there that was giving tours.
Yeah.
Scott said should have went to the Georgia Guidestones or the Vampire District in Louisiana. Oh, that'd been awesome. Pamela said go to Garden of the Gods in Seven Falls up by Colorado Springs. It's so beautiful. Oh yeah, we'll definitely be hitting all that stuff up.
Oh,
Tony
yeah.
said sounds very interesting. Of course, I kind of want to go because of a different reason. That Brushy Mountain is known to be haunted. And I watched videos on YouTube of people going doing investigations and everything. And I've seen videos of Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary. And stuff has happened while they were videoing. And I'm not saying that it actually happened. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but
He wanted to go and see. So
I want to go see, and I wanted to actually go there and do an investigation overnight, but just don't have the money to do that.
It's like $1,500. I'm like, no.
You could have up to, I think, 10 people or 12 people, and it's $1,500 a night for 8 hours. So I told her we'd have to have the full amount of people, and we all split the cost to be able to do it. But Scott said you guys are close to the Bell Witch Cave, but it's closed for COVID right now. Garden of the Gods was awesome. Oh, you've been there then, Scotty.
See, we'll just make a really small, funky spider-looking bow, just to put on the top to bring in some more of those red, white, and blue colors.
Pamela said, I always say the men that made highways in Colorado. Yeah. Scott said, I still don't believe in ghosts, but I believe the environments record the energy of us all. I went to the garden about 20 years ago. I would recommend it. Pamela said, oops, we're drunk. The men were drunk when they made the highways. Shauna said, we used to live by Tombstone, Arizona, and the people had stories about the town. But Bisbee, Arizona is very odd and unique altogether if you're into haunted places. Yes, I would love to get out to Arizona and New Mexico and all that, because I still see some videos where some of the people go out there and do stuff, and a lot of odd things happen, and that they can't be explained.
We had some friends that moved this way from Arizona, and they said that it's really haunted out there in Arizona.
Yeah.
Remember them?
Yeah.
They said the whole Arizona place is haunted everywhere in Arizona.
But like the old shaft, mine shafts out there, I think it'd be neat to be able to go up there and check those out, and that part of history too. And
okay. Does this look like it's too much?
it looks like it fits it, the size.
Yeah. I didn't want anything big because we have this big, gorgeous bow down here that we put on our anchor. So we're going to leave that. But this will bring in more of the patriotic colors that'll match our red, white, and blue anchors and match the ribbon that we put in, our ribbon tails.
Scott said the old mining towns are amazing if you really look into it. They say the Midwest is super haunted. When I started driving semi, there was a guy that the boss put me with running, and I used to work with the sister before I started driving the semi, so we kind of knew each other and that. And there was one time we went over by the Indiana-Illinois line, just over into Illinois, and there used to be a coal mine shaft there. And he said at one time you could go in it and that. It wasn't safe. They recommend you not doing that stuff. But when we got there, part of it had caved in. So I told him I wasn't going in taking a chance because I'm claustrophobic anyway. But I thought, here it is, just out here in the middle of the woods, not barricaded off, fenced off, or nothing. Anybody could go in there. But Pamela said, I stayed in the Stanley Hotel for 3 nights with my daughter-in-law, and yes, it is haunted. Loved it. Yeah, I've heard of that one and several others. I would love to go stay in.
All right. How are we on time?
We are at 59:35.
And I'm done.
You done awesome. That sounds close to where the mud mermaids were reported. Yeah.
There we go. That's to get it all the way back into the picture. And then here's a close-up of it. There's the sign. And that's the anchor that we did on the live.
Debbie says beautiful.
Thank you.
Shauna said that's beautiful.
And we did add our 3 anchors. There's the white one and the red one. And then the blue one is down there at the bottom. Down there.
Pamela said, so awesome. Love it.
Thank you. And like I said, I did use the rope every other tie to make the little bows, and then the netting every other one. So tomorrow we will go live again at 6 p.m. because I have a few checkups that I have to go in for tomorrow, and my dentist appointment for a cleaning and checkup. Everything's gonna be fine. So we will go live at 6. And like I said,
Hi, Shirley.
hi, Miss Shirley.
She said, hi, Christy Reagan, everyone. That is beautiful.
Thank you. We're gonna do this tomorrow. I'm gonna show you guys something different to do with this. We're gonna use these crushed glass and this nautical rope. That's what it's called. Well, they call it decorative jute rope, but so yeah. But yes, I will go, Pamela, tomorrow, and I will stop by the dollar store and I'll get some of this stuff for you. Not a problem. So, yep, because I'll be in town all day tomorrow. So, and I have a little bit of a time frame that I have to fill up. So that'll fill my time up.
There we go. Scott said, instead of crafts, let Greg go on historic locations and investigate them.
He can go.
Well, you got a video of all of it.
Oh, my word. Yeah, with your new video camera that you haven't used yet. So, and I did get 2 bags, just in case if y'all are wondering how many bags. I got 2 of them. So hopefully this will turn out the way I've got it pictured in my mind. But we will try it tomorrow and see. It's going to be the first time I've done it. So we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, if I can, we get time in between lives and that. We can go to these places, take the video camera, and we can video it because it's got an SD card. All we got to do is upload it.
I know.
And then we can put the videos on our pages and that.
We still got to do our blinded taste test, too.
I have been with this clean eating.
That's not.
Folks, she's always heard dragon fruit is excellent. She finally tried it. What was the... Tell them. What was the ending result?
How can it be delicious when there's no taste? There was no taste. There was nothing. I'm so disappointed. Everybody kept talking about how great it was. It tastes so delicious. What tastes delicious? There was no taste. Nothing. And I tried Thai chicken salad. Nope.
Pamela said, have a blessed evening. I can't wait for tomorrow. Thank you. And then Sean said, or crafting from locations across the USA.
That's right. Because that's what we want to do. That's our dream, is to travel and craft across the world. Or across the U.S. Not the world. Just the U.S.
Shauna said, LOL. Talking about when you was talking about dragon fruit and that Thai chicken.
Don't say Thai chicken. I can't do it, folks. Not no Thai chicken. And dragon fruit, I just don't understand. There's just no taste.
I don't know.
I almost cried. I was so disappointed. All that time I waited.
All right, everyone. You guys have a good evening.
Have a blessed evening, everyone. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.